A couple of years ago, I was out for lunch with my partner and she accidentally poured hot tea on herself. For some reason, I just sat there. It's like I couldn't imagine that this could ever happen. I was paralysed. If a little man had popped out the top of her head and started chanting the vocals to Sadness Part 1, the 1990 New Age hit from German collective Enigma, I probably would have done the same thing. So I had an immense amount of deja vu on Wednesday night, watching New Zealand, watching America pour scalding hot tea into its lap. The difference being the decanting of tea had taken 4 years, and the eventual outcome was inevitable.
That concern comes in that Trump will look at these figures on election day, claim victory there, and then take it to the court.
So he has been propagating lies about the dangers of mail-in voting. He's claimed that mail-in voting is fraudulent.
We'll get to how the evening eventually wrapped up, but before then there was a happy series of satellite cock-ups.
The Biden, Harris signage, all that sort of stuff.
We are expecting, Paddy, any minute now for
some supporters to appear here and what will essentially be a drive.
I've lost Paddy there, so...
Right.
Alright, it's a little bit unfair to have fun, but you know. On TVNZ, they had both Anna Burns-Francis and Jack Tame reporting live, Tame wearing on his face the whole 4 years. On Newshub, Patrick Gower appeared frozen in place, the cold seemingly affecting his brain so much he appeared surprised to be there. TVNZ had Sam Mandela and Rebecca Wright in the studio, who were clearly drawn into the excitement of the night.
Can you draw?
I cannot, but there has been a lot of good protest art.
And although they seemed chummy enough, Dello better watch his fucking back.
That is really important in Florida because it is the Sunshine State. It is full of seniors. Great place to retire, Simon.
On Newshub, Paul Henry began the coverage. He looked like the wine critic from a small local paper and managed to low-key shade his guests only twice.
This is really just a waiting game that we're all participating in here one way or another. We're stuck with each other.
To be fair, election nights are waiting games, Danielle. This is how long your bloomin' answers are, Maria. They're so long you forget the question.
So that's an improvement, I guess. But ultimately, the coverage from both channels was more or less the same. Both went to a US Embassy election party, although Newshub was slightly superior in that respect because they honed in on the important details.
We've got Oreos, we've got some pumpkin pie, we've got fried chicken and waffles doing the rounds.
And no one seems to know why there were cardboard cutouts of Kiss at the party, but I'm glad they were there. But suddenly, Biden appeared like Pepper's ghost behind slabs of plastic to pep up the troops.
But look, we feel good about where we are.
And of course Jill was there, making sure the eyes and mouth were moving.
Pardon? Hey, John, the Gov, yeah.
Then almost immediately, Trump squirted out a tweet, making it super clear he was planning to do what he'd always said he was going to do. Although according to an earlier tweet that was swiftly deleted, the whole affair came to within a hair's breadth of involving Poland. Poland?! And then we were waiting for Trump. All the cameras were locked onto his wee hobbit hole.
And I think that's what I meant by the decline of American power.
Whoa, I'm sorry, but those three look exactly like what I'd expect a religious cult to grow from a vat to help with the household chores. And then Trump appeared and he stuck exactly to the script.
This is a major fraud in our nation. We want the law to be used in a proper manner.
It was so excruciating that TVNZ did the most public-minded thing it's done in years and cut to everyone's favourite UK house buying / sexual tension drama.
Think of this. Ohio, a tremendous state, a big state. I love Ohio.
Feeling inspired to tackle some DIY at yours? Do it with Ryobi. Proud to bring you location, location, location.
This week, we're off to the country.
Can't go to cricket this afternoon because it's raining.
And through it all, we were exactly like this person. Just watching the tea stain our pants and burn our thighs.